Hey, welcome back to the Joy and Resilience podcast. Today's title is Joy That Actually Sustains You. The Joy and Resilience Practice, helping you thrive one story at a time. Rooted in joy, rising in resilience. I'm Mike Cameron. Today's conversation asks a simple question. What actually fills your cup? Not what distracts you, not what keeps you busy, not what helps you avoid difficult feelings, but what genuinely leaves you feeling more like yourself. Because joy isn't always loud. Sometimes joy is quiet. It's your morning coffee, a walk by the ocean, a good conversation, music in the car, a favorite book, a dog greeting you at the door. Joy doesn't have to be extraordinary. It just has to be real. Although, if someone hands me a warm cinnamon roll, I'm probably going to describe that as extraordinary. Today, we're exploring the kinds of joy that don't just feel good in the moment, that actually help sustain us over time. This week, I started thinking about how often people ask, what do you do to relax? It's a good question, but maybe a better one is, what makes you come alive? For me, it's meaningful conversations, walking outside, travel, time with people I care about, recording these podcasts with friends, right, Nikki?
Right.
Those moments don't just entertain me, they restore me. And I've realized there's a difference between escaping life and engaging with things that help us love life. Today, I'm joined by Nikki Gray, someone who has intentionally built practices that create joy even during busy seasons. Together, we're exploring what joy looks like when it becomes a daily practice instead of an occasional reward. Hello, Nikki Gray. How are you doing?
Hello, Mike Cameron. I am doing fantastic, thank you.
You made your way through the Kentville traffic and construction all the way down?
I did. I'm not going home the same way.
Won't go that way either. I was saying to Alex here at the Space and Company was, oh my God, I haven't talked to her. Hopefully she got through the construction.
I made my way.
She's here, ladies and gentlemen. So Nikki, do you want to introduce yourself a little bit and tell us some things that I know you do lots of things.
I do lots of things and stuff.
You do. That's right.
I do. Now you're going to make me like, he said do. So hi, everybody out there in podcast land. I am Nikki Gray.
The one and only Nikki Gray.
The one and only. By day, I am a commercial insurance broker.
I love that. By day.
With Russell Insurance Group. And I love that aspect. I switched careers 4 years ago because...
Oh, right. It's been 4 years.
I was in retail management for 25 years.
Wow.
And my body just said,
No
after
more.
COVID, I'm done.
No more.
And stuff. So I said, okay. So I applied for an admin position and got an offer to be a commercial broker because of my background in customer service and building relationships. And that's what I love about it.
Oh, that's great.
And stuff. And
it's been 4 years.
It brings me much joy. Actually.
Good.
And stuff. It's really nice to be able to go to work every day and feel...
And be joyful.
Joyful about it. And I love my coworkers in the company and everything. But then by night...
By night. Yes, let's hear it.
By night. Let's see. I do all kinds of things. I'm a singer. I've been singing since I was very, very, very young. I've been in various bands, but I am the lead singer of one called Left of Center.
Oh my God. I'm gonna fanboy out. I think I've seen you like 4 times now. I don't know. I don't remember.
I don't know, but I know when you're there every time and stuff. And when you're not there, I feel it and stuff. I'm like, Mike's not here. Who am I going to sing to? No.
Who are you going to sing to? No, it's fantastic. I love that. It's so good.
So yeah, my group is called Left of Center. We're an acoustic rock trio that I do with my pops.
I love you,
and
Dad.
With our good friend Vance. And so that makes it wonderful. I'm very lucky to work.
And your lighting person.
We have a lighting person, yes. We have the sound person.
Sound person
is my mom. Yeah, so can't forget,
family affair.
Can't forget the mom and stuff. So,
give mom a plug.
And then I also am a director.
Oh, yes.
I'm a director.
Tell us about that a little bit.
I'm on the board of Quick as a Wink Theater Society, and
some great productions.
And they do They do.
We're
doing.
That's
again.
the word today.
Today is some do to me. But no, so yeah, it's really fun directing. It gave me an outlet because I no longer have to manage a business. Now I can manage something that's even better.
And a passion.
Exactly. And I love it. Yeah. I love it. I absolutely love it.
And what in that brings you so much joy? Because you said by night and by day, so you're into the night. What about that particular avenue of your interests sparks you up?
I'm very creative. Mm-hmm. I see the big picture before most people see the first step.
Okay.
So I see the finished product.
Okay,
so
you've got a vision.
So I'm like, if you do these 15 things in this exact order, you will get what I see.
If you do.
If you do.
I see.
We're going to have to rename this podcast.
Yeah, we'll have to rename the episode. So you see a vision for getting out.
Yeah. How whether that be the costumes, the set, the sound,
right, you're going there.
The look of it all, my stamp is on every aspect of a production that I do, and I help to bring that out in other people. Like I'm like, just follow it, you'll do that, and then they see it. They start to see it slowly. They're like, I get it.
The Gray way.
Like right down from my first notes to the finished product, you will see the same thing.
The same thing.
Yeah.
Because it's here.
Yeah.
And it's coming from here, which I can tell, right? In the heart and the chest. So it sounds like you have joy in various parts of your life throughout the whole day.
I do.
And do you notice it all day long? Do you have to practice it? What makes it so joyful you all day long, Nikki?
I have always been naturally a joyful person.
I would concur.
Positive, full of light, brightness, stuff like that. Sparkle, if you say.
Sparkle, yes, that would be a word.
There's, like anything in life, there's times where that dims. And I think what I have always had the ability or the capacity or whatever you want to call it to do is take stock of when it is dimming.
Okay.
Then you have to figure out how you have to recalibrate. To get your joy back.
Good word.
So, because it's not gone. It's just shifted. So you need to try to figure out, okay, what shifted to make that dim? So
I like that. Good analogy.
Thank you.
Get the mud off the windshield.
Right, exactly. Yeah. Hopefully with like tricolor foam at the bottom, because I literally take pictures in the
car wash.
In the car wash when the tricolor foam hits.
Of course you do. I love it.
And I'm like, I'm in the car wash. Can you tell? I'm covered in mist.
Now I'm going to do that next time. I'm sending it to Mike Butler.
That's right.
So you've led right to the next question. I don't know how you did that. So what do you find is the difference between the joy that you have and distraction? What would you say?
In a way, I think they kind of go hand in hand.
Okay.
Because sometimes the distraction is what leads you back to your joy.
Okay.
And stuff. And sometimes the distraction can be even more joyous. Mm-hmm. And it doesn't always have to be shit. Why
am I always picturing you and Andrea?
Well,
I would throw Kathy in there maybe too.
Yeah, there's a few. There is definitely a group of.
Don't you guys have a name?
Well, we do Divas on the Deck.
Divas on the Deck.
And that is where we get a group of women from all ages and backgrounds together that support one another. And some nights it's silliness and fun.
Right.
And other nights it's all of us crying and trying to figure it all out. But there's always food, there's always wine, and
probably a couple cartwheels.
There is cartwheels, there is shenanigans and stuff. So it was funny. The last time we had a Divas, we all had to bring a random object.
Okay.
And we weren't allowed to show anybody until it came out. Everybody thought I was going to bring the dirty things.
Oh, yes. That's where I was going.
It wasn't me.
It wasn't you.
It was Lord. Kathy's mom, and she's the oldest one in the room, and it was hilarious.
Pat.
Yes.
Pat's where it's at. Yeah, that's it.
But, I think between the joy and the distraction is recognizing why you're being pulled one way or another, and
reflection
stuff. So, and sometimes you can be overstimulated with the joy.
Yes.
And that's not a bad thing, but just learn that you're gonna have to sit back into it, because if you don't, you can't sustain that level of highness,
right,
or that level of lowness,
right,
and stuff. So you have to try to figure out what brings you back to the center of it, that keeps your joy right here,
not left of center.
Not left of center. So, but what
right, I gotcha.
Keeps it centered instead of all over the place.
All over the place.
Yeah,
that's great. And I think it's interesting. We've had all females on for this season, and every female has mentioned their girl group, their girl hangout time. I think is really interesting, and it varies. So I think it's something that definitely resonates with people, and it's interesting to hear it. And like you said, the name, and I know some of the characters. They're not characters. It's not a TV. Well, maybe it should be on Netflix.
We do believe that there should be a Netflix
I think
show.
There should be.
And we also have talked about starting our own podcast.
Oh, why not? Stuff, oh my God. Maybe you guys could follow Below Deck or something. Divas on the Deck or something.
But I think growing up I had less. I don't think I had less friends. I had less true friends.
True friends, okay.
It took a while to maneuver to the people that are real, to the people that are authentic, those people that are your cheerleaders, your supporters.
To grow into it.
It doesn't matter what you're going through. They accept you and love you for right where you are. And I've always been that person that I don't care. My dad, Pops is my stepdad, but my real dad,
correct.
I'm very much like him. Yeah. He would always say, it doesn't matter if you're a homeless person or if you're the Queen of England, Nikki is not going to treat you any different, and she will be herself.
She shows up. That's a true statement.
She shows up as herself and will meet you where you're at.
Yeah.
She's not expecting you to climb to a level or fall to one. And I think that that's important.
I like to meet you where you're at.
That's a lot. To me, that's always been a very important thing.
And it sounds like what you probably do in your back to the daytime.
In daytime,
it sounds like you're building that rapport that way too.
Yep, exactly. And I love that about it, because making the connections. I love the person that's just starting their business. And I get to be there with them from the very beginning and watch them grow and help them grow. And
you're cheerleading, obviously.
I'm their cheerleader. I'm their advocate. I'm like, let me know I need to know everything.
Yeah.
Because I can fight for you then. Right? And stuff and everything. And I've had many clients that's
the sparkle and shine of Nikki Gray. That's right. That's right.
So, but I think that's important. Meet somebody where they're at, not expect them to.
I love that. That's a great quote and something to hold on to.
Yeah.
So let me ask you, how has your definition of joy changed over time then? Or has it changed? Maybe I shouldn't assume that. Maybe it hasn't changed.
I think it's augmented. It's not ever really been different, but I think at different times it grows in the way that you need it to grow.
Okay.
And stuff, and it's like a shapeshifter. Joy it shifts because life shifts. Your circumstances shift. Your surroundings shift. Your friend groups shift.
People change. Yes.
Your work environment shifts and stuff, and that's daily because everybody is shifting all the time.
And there's various struggles that we're all experiencing. Yeah.
And I think one of the things that has always kept me with my joy is realizing that. Okay. And I just try to be, I always want to land in a place of kindness.
I love that.
And I want to land in a place of acceptance and love and just, I've always been the person that people come to, that's kind of been my thing. Kathy would tell you that I've lived 1,000 lives and I've brought something with each one of them forward, and that I have an old soul. I'm full of knowledge. I have wisdom. I have experience and stuff like that. But I think that has helped me just kind of find my purpose, find my joy.
Yeah, and even as you're talking, your hands went to the center.
Right?
Yeah, they went to the center. They went to a center.
So I think I don't know. I even forgot the question, but
no. Has your definition of a joy changed? And you described
it just augments
stuff. Yeah,
and stuff with what goes on in your life.
So you are describing things that part of the reason I started the. What am I called? The Joy and Resilience. What am I called? Left center, right of center? No. The Joy and Resilience podcast. My dad passed away a year ago. Yeah. I've had the experience with lots of different things. And I wanted to bring people together around those ideas of what's going on in the world today. We need more practicing kindness and knowing that people are resilient and we are wired for struggle and connection. Mm-hmm. So those are things you're both describing there of people coming to you, helping with their joy or meeting them where they're at.
Yeah.
What do you think the role of gratitude plays in all this?
I'm one of the most grateful people you will ever meet. And I'm not just saying that to,
You don't take that lightly.
I don't. I wear too much makeup to make me cry, Mike, so don't,
okay.
Ask me questions.
A couple tears are okay.
And stuff. But you have to be grateful for the experiences you've had, whether they were good or bad.
It's hard to think about too, isn't it?
And you have to be accountable for your role in all of it. Mm-hmm. So
that's huge. Can you say that again?
You have to be accountable for your role.
Yep.
In everything, good, bad, whatever it is. Because, I've had 2 divorces, and it would be easy, like a lot of people I know, they blame the other side. It's all their fault. And stuff like that. The initial start of it could have been.
Right.
But then how you react to that situation, how you come into it, can really affect how it goes both ways.
Did you recognize that after, during?
Both.
Okay.
There was times when I was in them that I was like, okay, I'm adding to this right now.
Okay. So some self-realization.
And part of me at that point didn't care.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah.
And the stuff that I was, because it was an ends to a means.
Gotcha.
It helped fire me to get to a point where it could be better for everybody.
Right.
And that means being apart. And stuff. I firmly believe it's possible for 2 good people to just not be good for one another.
That's a great phrase.
And so but it also too, like once you kind of work your way through some of that stuff, you then start realizing even more stuff. If you are open to seeing your role, then it's going to come to you more and more easily, because it'll just be like, nope, that was my piece of that shit.
You're talking about change. I love it. I love it. So if we talked about some gratitude and joy, you've talked about things that bring you that. How do we create joy intentionally then, Nikki?
I give myself space.
Space?
There's a difference between lonely and loneliness. Being alone and being lonely. I firmly believe that. I am very good at being alone. I love it.
I'm solitude type?
Yeah. I'm an only child.
Super Nikki.
Yeah.
Superman.
I am very much, like, people think I'm very much an extrovert.
All the time.
Yeah, and a lot of the time, I can be. I'm the life of the friggin' party, and I haven't had a drink. I'm, that's me. That's just I'm loud. I'm joyful. I'm laughing. I'm this, all of that. But when I go home, I'm not so much. I'm very quiet. I will sit with myself. I will craft till the cows come home, just painting or doing something.
Until the driveway gets plowed.
Right. I will sing. I'll start my dishes at 8:30 in the morning and finish them at 8:30 at night.
Right.
I've emptied the sink 4 times. Like, I'm just very good at giving myself space and grace.
That is one of my favorite phrases. And you did it again with your hands. I love it. You brought it back to the center. No, but you brought it back to the center. Space and grace to the center.
Yeah.
So I think you've hit on some of the next question.
Okay.
What would your personal joy menu include? I think you've talked about a couple things that would potentially be on there, but what things would be on a joy menu for Nikki Gray?
I start my day every day with coffee on my deck.
Oh, the coffee.
It does not matter if it's a blizzard outside. I still will bundle up and I sit outside for 10, 15 minutes and have my coffee.
Coffee on the deck.
It just gives me that moment to, and the vitamin D first thing in the morning is so good for you.
So that's why you said you started. Is that something you do at the end?
It's not usually coffee on the deck at night, but it'll be more, it might be, a snack or something that you're inside, just that I come right back around to and everything. I do go outside every night before I go to sleep, just to kind of take stock, look at the sky, see what's up there, and stuff like that. So that's on
your joy menu of this helps bring me around,
and stuff. But my joy menu, I love food. I love good food. I do love being around people. Mm-hmm. I love going to theater. I love all
theater,
of this. Yes. I love all the stuff. I love going to see bands. But being around my people.
Your people again.
Brings me great joy and stuff. I love it if somebody messages me and says they need to talk, because I love to listen.
Yeah.
And I listen with the intention of listening, not the intention of reacting.
Just That's great.
One huge thing that brings me joy, and it always has, is that I am authentically and genuinely myself everywhere. It does, but not everybody gets the same version of me.
True.
Because not all aspects are required in a situation.
Right.
But
different time and space that they've experienced you too, right? Yeah.
And but the one thing that always goes through is that I'm honest to a fault. Mm-hmm. I will tell you the hard things.
With kindness.
And care.
Right. I know you do.
And
that.
love.
Yeah.
And it's not coming from a place of being mean to tell you, even though you might be effing up.
Right.
It's coming from a place of, this is what I'm noticing.
Yeah.
And it's never a blame thing. I'm never saying, you're doing this. I'll be like, have you considered how these actions will affect things in your life?
Right. And I'm sure you're doing that when you're directing too. Like when you're doing plays. You want your vision to come, and it's like, I've got that feeling.
But I think too, collaboration and compromise are so important too.
Yeah. And people need to be willing to do them and participate, wouldn't you say?
I think so in life. Like if you're just no, then that's what you're always going to get.
Yep.
Like I've always believed that attitude dictates circumstance. And I've always said I should get it tattooed on the back of my neck. So when somebody's
you don't have that tattoo?
I don't. I think it's because I say it so much. But if you're putting out shit, that's all you're going to get.
Yeah, I agree. What comes around goes around.
If you are in a really crappy situation, if you can stay positive through it, it's going to be better than what it could have been.
Be willing to work the struggle and use your resilience.
Exactly. And stuff. And man, I have had to crawl myself up from the depths of darkness and stuff many times in my life. Not one in particular, but when I feel that the last time I had a struggle, it was the hardest I couldn't see my own light. And I was like, what's going on?
Right.
And I fought and I fought and I fought and I got through it because I'm like, no, she's in there.
And you got to the other side.
Absolutely. I knew it was in there. She was just hiding.
Right. And that's the part I think people have fear of, that they're not going to get to the other side. But like you said, if you work at it, have some practices, have a good network of friends, because I know who some of your friends are, because they're my friends. Some of them are my friends too. And I know they're caring and kind as well. I want to move into a reflection, because I want to get, I'm very interested to hear the 7 questions that we ask every episode.
Absolutely.
Maybe joy isn't waiting for us someday. Maybe it's already here. And it sounds like you've described that, Nikki. In ordinary moments, shared laughter, fresh air, music. I think you've described all of these. Coffee, family, purpose, friendship, sunsets. You definitely said that. Good books, helping someone. Maybe resilience grows one joyful moment at a time. So here's the 7 questions that ground every episode. Okay. So Nikki, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Here we go.
Is it like a lightning round or?
No, you just answer. If it's short or long, it's all good.
Okay.
What's one small moment of joy that's been grounding you lately? And if you've got more than one, that's okay too. But is there one in particular, maybe?
I just came off of a really busy few months of directing.
Oh, right. What was that called again?
A Wop Bop a Loop Bop.
Right, yes.
So you're constantly on the go. Your house is a disaster. I mean, I live alone. I don't have to answer to anybody.
That's right.
I can walk through the door and drop stuff and leave it there.
Leave it, yes.
And stuff. But the last few weeks has been, that's been grounding me, is just being able to be home.
Be home.
To reclaim my space.
Literally, eh?
Like do some laundry. All of that. But like change the sheets and do this and do that.
Spend time on your deck.
Just be just finding the time to be with myself.
You're doing it with your hands.
I know.
Be centered. No, it's good. I think it's a good thing to practice that.
To just be in my own space with myself. And I think that's really been you. It's recharged me and that's everything. Awesome. So now, and I mean, there's a young woman who I've always said is my little sister.
Yes.
And she moved home a year ago, and she was in the musical. She got back into it.
Oh wow.
And stuff, and she's home now, and we just celebrated her 30th birthday on the weekend and stuff. So having time to actually reconnect with her too, and spending time with her has really been joyful to me.
So creating another intentional, joyful moment. That's great. Question 2, Nikki.
Okay.
When you think about resilience, what's a moment you're really proud of? Now, I've heard you describe a few of them. If you want to re-highlight one, or is there another one you'd like to share?
No, there's something different. So when I think about resilience, one that I'm really proud of, this was many years ago. I had a couple ladies that worked for me, and their attitude didn't match their circumstances because they were,
I love that phrase,
fantastic people, hardworking, loving, caring, giving, and stuff. But their circumstances were crap. One was a single mom with 3 kids. One was an older lady where her adult children still lived with her, but they struggled, and they couldn't afford oil, they couldn't afford food, they couldn't, all of this stuff. So I used my ability to connect with people.
Yes.
And we started, I don't know if you call it an angel project, so to speak, but I made sure that those families had wonderful Christmases.
Oh, okay.
And they had no idea. We were doing it under their noses at work, people dropping stuff off. And then the community came together. Right. And then a couple days before Christmas, we loaded up the vehicles after a wrapping party where everybody came and wrapped it all and stuff, and we dropped it all off. And
did they end up knowing who it was or no?
They knew that I was the one that made sure that they were home so we could drop stuff off.
Okay.
And they said, they looked at me, and I said, just get out of the way. When we got to the door, I said, move out of the way. And it was just vans being unloaded of stuff that they needed. And they both looked at me and said, this was you, wasn't it? I said, no.
You wouldn't give an answer.
I said, you wouldn't ask for help, so I asked for you.
Awesome.
And so those ladies went on to, the single mom ended up buying her own home in a year.
Yeah. And
doing things, like just changing her life completely. The older lady, the same thing. Like it was just massive things happened in their lives after those and stuff.
Steps of kindness and joy that you created.
It made me so happy.
Yes.
It filled me. It still does.
It still does. You can tell.
Yeah. It still does. To see what some kindness and some love can do.
To support their resilience.
To support them.
And create joy. That's amazing, Nikki. Ready for 3?
I am. I'm going to try not to cry.
The makeup's running? No, the makeup's not running. No pictures, Alex. Question 3. What helps you recharge when your capacity feels low? And have you finally made time for joy, or is it still setting on next week's to-do list? And I know you've touched on some of this, but have you made time?
I always make time. I guess, I mean, some people would say that it's, some people would call a person who takes the time selfish. And I think in a way, we all need to be selfish, but in the healthy ways.
Right.
Not in the detrimental, hurtful ways that are going to affect other people. You need to be selfish with your intention of your own body, your own heart, your own mind. And stuff, because if it's not right, you can't be right for anybody else.
Right. It's that same thing like you're reminding me of, you can't pour from a broken cup.
No.
That sort of idea.
You can't. And if you do, it's going to make quite a mess. But you have to take the time to bring it back.
Yeah.
You have to.
Yeah. You got to put the mask on first if you're on the plane.
Yeah.
It's the same analogy.
Yep.
Number 4. I'm very interested to see who you answer for this one. Who helps you laugh the most? You probably got lots of people.
I laugh at myself a lot.
Okay, yes.
Like to the point that I'm like, what did I just do? You know, what did I just say?
I know we were touching on your laugh because I heard the level.
And that's just not even loud yet.
That's not even there yet.
Let me see. Well, of course, Andrea makes me laugh.
Andrea is always so funny.
She makes me laugh so much. My little sister does. Just life in general makes me laugh. I love to people watch. Yeah. And I love to, I would listen a lot. I always know what's going on. And people don't think I do.
And laughing at it all.
And I'm laughing. Sometimes I'm sitting back going, man.
What is that about?
You are in some trouble.
I love
but
it.
I think laughter is one of the things that can get you through anything.
Yes, and it can turn a situation on a dime if it's used correctly.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
I agree.
Yeah.
I love that. Number 5. I'm interested to see what you're going to say on this one. What's one joyful habit you'll never give up?
One joyful habit I'll never give up? Oh, wow.
What's one you're just like, nope, never not doing that? When am I not going to give up?
I'm kind of stubborn in a lot of ways, but I won't give up my peace.
Your peace. That solitude.
Yeah, I can't. There's a choice in being...
I like that.
There's a choice in being single. There's a choice in being many things. You always have the choice. It's your choice. But in some aspects, would I like to have a partner? Sure. But that also would then compromise my peace if they don't fit into my peace. I'm not going to change myself anymore.
Dim your joy.
I'm not going to do that for anybody. So
that's not what you're giving up.
I'm not giving up my peace, my contentment.
That's solid.
Yeah.
And she's dead serious, folks.
I am very...
Don't mess with her.
No.
Number 6, and I think you've touched on this a little bit too, Nikki. How do you help others discover joy? I think you've mentioned a few things. Is there one you kind of want to shine up a little bit more?
Wow.
What do you do that helps others discover joy?
I show up for them in the most effective way possible. If they need something at the time, and it might be the hard truth, it might be and stuff, because that will lead them to a better place. They might not be ready to hear it right at first, but I'm not going to harp on it. I'll say it. But
your presence
and just
whatever
encouragement. I see potential in so many people, and they just are so filled with self-doubt or negativity or anything. And a lot of the times people just need somebody else to see it.
And you're going to show.
Pardon?
You'll show up.
I'll show up.
Yep.
Yeah, they just need to hear it from somebody who's not a parent or not a, something like that. Because your parents are supposed to love you and supposed to cheer you on.
Right.
So,
and that's not always true.
No, but you need people in your corner. And that's what I feel. That's what I feel that I do for a lot of people is that, no,
Be a solid anchor.
I'm here. I'm
here.
Exactly.
I'm going to sparkle with you.
I leave sparkle wherever I go.
I believe that. You and Mike Butler, sunshine and sparkle.
Right?
Here's our last question, and I find this one always the most interesting one to ask people.
Okay.
If you could tell your younger self one thing about joy, what would it be, Nikki?
Wow. It's everywhere.
It's everywhere.
Be open to it. Just find it in the smallest things.
Right.
Like acknowledge the things that do it. Like see it and live it.
See it and be it.
Yeah, like feel it all. Bring it. Just let it all in, and just let it and get inside you, because it's where it's gonna
bring on the joy.
Bring on the joy. Just feel it and stuff.
I think that's a musical coming up by Nikki Gray. Bring on the joy.
Bring on the joy.
Well, I want to thank Nikki for your time this afternoon.
And thank you for having me.
I want to thank Alex for producing again. And here's our final thoughts.
Okay.
If today's conversation reminded you of anything, I hope it's this. Joy isn't a luxury. It's part of how we stay resilient. So this week, notice one beautiful thing. Call someone you love. Listen to music. Take the long way home. Spend time outside, which I know Nikki does. Because those moments matter. And maybe they're doing more for your resilience than you realize. This is the Joy and Resilience practice, helping you thrive one story at a time. Stay rooted in joy and keep rising in resilience. Take care of you, and we'll see you on the next episode.